Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve this big fluffy hair. If you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned to this video. So I start off with freshly washed hair that's kind of damp before I go in with my Camille Rose rosemary oil, and I just lightly massage that throughout my roots, making sure I get all the spots. As you can see, I'm parting my hair into two sections because it's easier to work with like that. I'm just tying up the front, and I'm going in with my leave-in conditioner by Cream of Nature. This is the Break It Up Breakage. I'm just lightly dousing my hair in this and just raking it through before I go in with my very fine afro comb and just go from the ends like to the roots, making sure I get all the tangles out. As you can see, look at this section, y'all. This is how I section out all my parts for the perm rods. And because my hair was still kind of wet, I just go in with my hair blower and just get out all the excess water. Yep. And then I go in with my Lotta Body foam. This is like 2 or 3 pumps, and just massage that through my hair as well. As you can see, I'm kind of smoothing it out. And then I go in with my Eco Styler gel, and I really focus this towards the ends before I start twisting like halfway. And then you're gonna see I go in and smoothen the ends before applying the Eco Styler gel to like finish it out. And here you can see my finger movements. I'm just telling you, just smooth it out because that's how you get the best results. Alright, so when I'm putting in the perm rods, I start from the end that has the clip attached, and I really smooth and pull. The key here is tension and just smoothing before I wrap it around my roots and I just clip it in. Alright, you can see again, I'm twisting until I hit halfway. Then I apply a little bit of mousse at the bottom, and then I just smooth, and then I tuck my ends with the gel before I begin wrapping it, making sure all the strands are flat, and then here I twist to really secure it in place. And then boom, I just like clip it in place. Alright, here again, you can see as I do it on the other side, the motion where I just tuck, 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 roll, roll, and then twist to secure it in place. Alright, here is the front. I like to section off my front because I find it a little bit easier to work with. And as you can see, I'm just going in again with just the twisting moment and just gel again and then smooth. Here I'm showing you the difference between my twist and then my ends that are left undone. As a background, because my hair was still a little bit damp, as I went through all the sections, it was starting to get a little bit dry on me. So you can see me combat this issue with just adding in more leave-in to get my hair more damp. Okay, I'm showing you the time because it was 11:45 and I was so tired. This took me in total like 2 hours maybe, and that's honestly because I was going kind of slow and procrastinating. I usually do this on not blown out hair but stretched hair. So what I do is I just braid my hair the night before to get it stretched out before I do the perm rods, and that only takes me about an hour. But because my hair is more dense when it's wet, it does take a little bit more time to ensure all the pieces lay flat. So this video was just filmed because I thought I wanted to. Next time I'll definitely show you guys my hair routine on my stretched hair. But I'm finally getting to the last one, and I'm just twisting, and you can see my face of relief after I clip. Ooh, wait, it broke. Oh wait, I just tightened it at the front, okay, but you're gonna see my face of relief. Yeah, I'm just going in again with my hair blower and just making sure I get the roots dry before I put on my very loose fitting bonnet because I still want the air to circulate, and I just head to bed. And then this is the next morning, you guys. My hair was like 75% dry, and I was just checking. The back tends to dry faster, but I'm going back in with the Camille Rose rosehip oil again, and just making sure my hands are evenly coated so I don't have as much friction when I'm trying to separate my curls. And then what I do is I just take out all of the curls in the same directions I wrapped it in. This is very important. You don't want to take out the perm rods in the opposite direction because that adds frizz as well. Before I coat my hands again, and I just gently separate it, and then I coil it around my finger just so I can keep that coil at the end. Because this was twisted and then the perm rods were applied at the end, you're gonna see the result in the end result where my hair is very fluffy at the root, and then towards the end it just gets more defined. So yeah, just keep taking them out and then coiling them along like as you go. And then I pick aggressively. I don't really care to keep the defined at the root, so I'm just picking my root to get as much volume as I can because I kind of like that day 2 look. And as I'm picking, I'm separating as well, and I'm coiling around my finger as I separate. But you kind of want to pick from the back to the front. As you can see, you're probably going to see it again. I'm just aggressively picking everywhere. Hence why I got such like a voluminous result. But if you want to keep the defined look from all the hard work you put in, I definitely do recommend sectioning your hair before you pick it out. Yeah, just pick, pick, pick. And then I go in around my perimeter and just make sure I get like those individual twists out. And then we just shake out the fur a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my Maraise beeswax just around my perimeter. I just wanted to get like my little bees that I have that kind of coil up when I have in wet hair. Just brush that out of place for a cleaner perimeter. And here is the finished result, guys. As you can see, it's fluffy, it's soft, it's shaking, and yeah, it's just defined, but my afro is still very much intact. Here I am going in with my fur a little bit more because I do want some more volume. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let me know if you have any questions or comments.